Hey, what's up guys? Today we're going to be working on getting these heads prepped and ready to go back on the engine when I get it. We got to install the trunnions in the rockers there and the valve springs in the heads. This is my cam. It is a stage 3 turbo cam from Texas Speed. We won't be doing anything with it today, so we can put that to the side. Here's the valve springs that came with it. It's from Texas Speed also. These are chrome moly push rods, and this is a trunnion kit. I got this from Summit. It's from Comp Cams. Here's the instructions, and here's the trunnions. This kit also comes with the installation tool and new bolts. I didn't know it came with that. There's all the clips, and I believe that's part of the installation tool there. Clay let me borrow his valve spring tool here so we can do the valve springs. I got one, but it does one at a time. This one does two, so he let me borrow that. I don't like borrowing people's tools because you never know what might happen to them. And a good example is I borrowed his harmonic balancer puller and went and helped a buddy of mine take his harmonic balancer off. We ended up bending the rod on it.
Got this block.
There you go, that thing's broken in half, ain't it?
Crank broke. Well, I was spinning the back, and then I was like, well, what the hell? And I think the oil pump went bad, and this thrust bearing right here seized up and broke that piston, because you can see it marred right there. The piston locked up, and then it broke your crank. So I think the block's good, the cylinders look good. I don't know. Let's see what the machinist says, but I rented one of these from Advance, but it didn't come with a long push rod.
It impact's a beast.
Thing's pretty good. I never had one, man. Never bought one.
Yeah, the old lady got it for me for Christmas. I said, shoot, yeah. Thing works good too.
Yeah, that's bent your rod, though. Sorry about that.
Yeah. It could have already been bit. Yeah, that's like the third or fourth one we took off. I might be able to smack it with a hammer and straighten it up. Sorry, Clay.
That's what I'm working on. And then
and the old Mero.
the old 70X Mero, man. I started working on it. And put posi in here, and Jegs axles.
Yeah, I seen your jigs. Still got the same old wheels on it.
Same wheels, 14-inch, hard to find tires for.
Yeah, I bet.
I got a 406 in here.
It's looking good though.
Yeah, I wish I could start it for you, but my starter.
Oh hell. Here we go.
The starter's lagging, man. I'm not making up excuses, but.
That was my buddy John and his second gen Camaro. Hopefully one day he'll get that going. We'll check that thing out. Maybe if everybody gets their projects going, maybe we can go have a race day at the drag strip. But yeah, I got everything set up here. Got my vise. So let's go ahead and get started. There went all the needle bearings everywhere. But anyways, that's how you get it out of there. There's the rocker arm. Grab a new one here. We're going to be real careful not to lose the bearings in these, hopefully. So when installing these bearings, they have writing on one side. I don't know if y'all can see it, but it's writing on one side and the other side don't. And it says to put the writing facing out. Here's the other side of the tool here. I'm just going to place that bearing on there. There's one bearing installed. It says just to press it flush with the rocker. So now we can install the trunnion. Then your other bearing, gotta make sure the letters are facing outwards. Now it says to use one of these washers that come with the kit, and it slides over the trunnion there, right up against the bearing. There it is. We gotta put on our clips now. These are really junky pliers, so there we go. Here's a comparison of the two. This is the original. This is the comp cams. You can see the original is limited on movement. It only goes that far. And there's nothing really holding these bearings in. They're just kind of pressed in there and just kind of sitting there. With your trunnion upgrade, you have a lot more travel. This thing actually go all the way around. And you got a clip holding your bearings in. Alright, we're all done with the trunnions. Got all of them, all the new bolts on there. Here's all the old trunnions and bolts. So now it's time to start on these valve springs. Here's the old springs. This is what the new springs look like. Double springs. Got titanium retainers. and new valve seals. I'm cleaning this up real good, where the valves sit and where the valve seals sit, with some brake cleaner. And one of my last videos, last time I had these heads off, I lapped the valves, and the intake valve looks good, the seat looks good, but the exhaust looks a little bit corroded there. So I'm probably gonna lap that again with some valve grinding compound. Alright, I'm gonna put me a little grinding compound on here. And I'm probably doing this wrong, so you might not want to copy me. But this is how I do it. I'm gonna put a little bit of oil on the valve here. Then I hook my drill to the valve. And like I said, I'm probably doing this wrong. They do make a tool with a suction cup that goes on the bottom here, but this is just how I do it. I don't know if you could tell on camera or not, but that looks a lot better. Alright, so now I can put the valves back in, the seals back on, and the valve springs. Here's my valve seals. I did put a little dab of oil on the little rubber part just so it'll slide on easier. there's one set down. Alright guys, I'm finally done here. I got both sets done. There's my old ones. Got all the valve seals. I had to lap all the exhaust valves. And they're pretty much ready. I still got to clean off this old gasket residue and a little bit of head gasket residue. Clean them up and they'll be ready to put back on. But yeah, other than that, they're ready. But I guess that's all I'm going to do today. So till next time, see ya!